Hello guys, how are we this afternoon? I just thought I would pop on in again. I had kind of alluded to the fact that I might be on again, and so here we are. So I'm working on Yummy Cats. I've gotten 6 orders in the last few days here, so I'm going to be sitting here working on some Yummy Cats, and yeah, so I hope you guys are having a good day so far. I know I just actually got back from my parents' house and we had some family friends visiting, so that was a lot of fun. But yeah, let me know what you guys are up to. If you're here, go ahead and pop in and say hi in the chat so that I can see what everybody is up to. And yeah, that's kind of what's happening here. But anyways, I'm just kind of making sure all my video stuff is working well. But yeah, if you're here, just pop in, say hi in the chat so that I know everything looks good, everything's working the way it's supposed to work, and we'll be good to go. But yeah, so I've been working on the Yummy Cats. I've had those orders here, so I've had, yeah, those orders have been coming in, and so I got to make some Yummy Cats, you guys. Hi, Heather. How are you doing? What are you up to? What are you working on? So I've got many Yummy Cats all in various stages. So I have a Nanner's headpiece that I've been working on. Here's one of the Piper peppermint cats. Oops, there we go. There's the face. There's one of the heads. I've got another head in my bag here. There's another one. That one is at least finished off on the bottom. So they all need, you know, ears, tails, feet, all the things, all the extra bits. But I think I've sold, there were 6 orders, but they had multiple cats in them. And so, yeah, there's probably like 3 sprinkles and 2 nanners and 2 pipers and a lot. So I'm trying to whip them up pretty quick here so that I can keep up with everything. So I got another sprinkle head. They always look like little flattened donuts, pretty much, so, or little saucers. Trying to see what all I made. I was hanging out with some family friends and working on pieces basically. So I'm trying to assembly line it. And so, hey Emily, how are you? What are you working on? Yeah, just trying to assembly line the process. So I usually, when I'm working on my Yummy Cats, I'll tend to do that. I'll make all the feet and all the ears, and then I'll get the heads going, you know, so I'll have all these bits and then I'll sit there and assemble them. Hey, Ayaf, how are you? Let me know what you guys are working on. You have anything crafty going on? You're just hanging out and catching lives and chit-chatting? Hey, Jack, how are you doing today? So I'm just going to go through my bag and see what all I made. But so far I found 4 heads and I found another paw. So there's another paw. So I'm going to be working on my Yummy Cats here. Hey Margaret, how are you doing? And I have your Turkish. Here's an ear. There's a Piper ear. So that's one of the peppermint cat ears. Here's another paw. So I'll be assembling and hanging out. Hey Lana, how's it going? Got another paw. I've got like this, it's kind of become a little bit of a mess because I was literally sat there talking with our family friends and was like whipping out, you know, paw, here's a paw, here's a paw, chuck the paw in the bag, just kept going. Here's another one, here's an ear, you know. So it was kind of funny. They were probably looking at me like, what in the heck is she making? And, you know, I was just going to town, just making all the bits. I figured I'd hang out and assemble and put faces on them, drink my coffee. So what are you guys working on? Got anything on your hooks or anything that you're starting maybe? 2 more paws. Oh my gosh. It's always funny when you have it this way. Here's another paw. Like, did I get everything out? Nope, I found another paw. Oh my gosh. The paws work up really fast. There's another one. So I was just, like I said, it was like they're 2 rows. They don't take very long. Oh, happy birthday. Is it Leona? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Hope your birthday is special. Happy birthday to you. Have my hands busy entertaining the new daycare baby. Aww. That's a very cute way of utilizing the hands, though. Allie. Happy birthday, Allie. I hope your birthday goes amazingly well and that you've had a lot of fun today. I think I've got all the pieces, I think. I also have obviously yarn barf mess in here too, because that kind of comes with the territory. But I'm pretty sure I got them all out. So I got my yarn needle. So I think now we can do probably some assembling, also more crocheting. Hey Angel, how's it going? How's everybody doing this evening or afternoon, depending on where you're at? It's 3:13 in the afternoon my time. So it's not too late. Figured it was a good time before dinner to come and hang out for a little while. So I think I'll put some pause on Piper. But before I do I want to do that first? I do need to make up the ears too, actually, because I realized when I made Piper's ears, I forgot to do, I do 2 different kinds of ears for the Yummy Cat. Some of them have an inner ear and some of them are solid color. Piper's supposed to have an inner ear and I did a solid color, so I have to kind of frog a little bit and go back. Oh, you're in Michigan, so 6:13 there. Okay. So it's around your dinner time then, probably, huh? I have my supper started in the Instant Pot. So you're not quite ready for supper just yet, but almost there. And Lana, you're on the same coast as me, so we're right there at the same time together. This is like how the once the blanket yarn gets like this, you guys, it's really not fun to work with because it will start to kind of tangle on itself and become more of a yarn barf mess than we would like. Plus, I can't even tell if I don't think this is the end that I want to start with, but I don't know where the other. Oh, is that the other end? Okay, let's see. I'm trying to see if it's a center pole. Yep, this is the center pole end. All right, there we go. So, how is everybody's afternoons going? Had you guys done anything since some of you I saw last we chatted this morning? It was around noon for me, but that was when I finished the painting that I was doing on the channel for the Advent. So that was fun. Already dark here in Indiana. Oh my gosh. It will probably start getting dark in the next hour in Washington. Okay, Jack, so you're on the other side of the country. You're on East Coast side, right? Hi, Bailey. How are you? How did your live go today? I hope you had a good live. No worries. I'm just glad you could pop in. I did the same, right? We're kind of like been 2 ships on our crossing in the night on our lives today. I'm like, I'm just popping in to say hi. I have my live in 2 minutes. So, what have you been working on, Bailey? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Tomorrow's my husband's birthday, and I placed an order with Amazon last night, hoping that I'd get it today, but it hasn't come yet. So I'm like checking the clock, listening for the door, Like, oh no, it's better late than never. But I have some things I can always wrap up, but I kind of wish I had ordered sooner. Last minute, always last minute. Oh, I'm doing good, Jack. I'm glad you're doing well. Bailey, you had two live streams today. Or did you have to because you were having issues with the live stream? I will do that, Jack. Thank you. Oh no, the chat was getting disabled. Margaret was having issues with her live earlier too, so but we managed to get it working. I know. Sometimes that happens, sometimes it just doesn't want to work right properly and we have to kind of figure out a way. I don't know why I didn't realize you lived in Indiana, Margaret. I think because you've mentioned being near Michigan, which in my head I'm thinking you live in Michigan, but you don't. So, working on a custom order blanket. Is it another star blanket? Like that one that what is it, the 6-day star blanket that everybody's been working on? Keep seeing people talking about that. Oh, thank you, Jack. All right, let's see. I need white. I usually watch K dramas in the evenings, and I finished one the other night. I need to figure out a new one to watch tonight. As last night I was too tired after doing. Yesterday I was on live for 4 hours total, in a row. It was like an hour of painting, and then I went ahead and jumped into my normal hangout ones, and ended up doing 3 hours. So I was tired. It was like 9:30, and I was pumpkining. Oh, I got you, Margaret. You're very, very close to it. I got you. Yeah, so now I got to figure out a new show to watch. That's always so hard for me. I'm like, I try and I look through and nothing jumps out at me. So I always have to, it just feels like such a waste of time to try to figure out a show to watch. It's like spend an hour just looking at things. Yeah, 4 hours yesterday. It was long. It was good though. I had a really good time. We were laughing, chit chatting. It was a lot of fun. Yes. Well, for the first stage of the watch hours, so 88 hours to get to the memberships, which is 3,000 watch hours. So I'm very close, and I got maybe 25 watch hours from my earlier live. Hey, Christy, I'm doing very well. I hope you're doing well. Um, so yeah, I'm getting very close. What you call it? I want to say Amazon because we were talking about that. YouTube is about 5 days behind though, so whenever I do cross that threshold, it's like 5 days out. But I think by next week I should be able to start doing memberships, you guys. You're West Central and about an hour away from Illinois. Okay. West Central Michigan, or I can't remember which state you're in, Angel. My memory is not the greatest, although I'm trying because I see a lot of faces a lot, the same faces, which is awesome. The sound is going in and out. Okay, hang on. Let me know if that changes anything. I just turned off the music if there's any. You can't hear me at all? Hang on. Can you hear me now? Does that change anything? Indiana. Okay, you're in Indiana. So Margaret's in Illinois and you're in Indiana. No sound. Okay, hang on, hang on, hang on. Let me see here. You can hear me fine? How weird. Why would that be that some can hear me? You can hear me and I sound great? You can hear me, Jack? Okay. Show of hands. No. That's so weird. Yeah, because I'm not muted. On my end, it's showing that it's hearing me just fine. But you're getting an in and out. I wonder if that's, I don't know what else. Hi, Shima. How are you? You hear me loud and clear. Thank you for letting me know too. Okay, so I'm wondering, maybe for those that can't, to go out and come back in and see if that helps. So maybe it's an internet glitch or something like that, because I'm showing as having full internet. And muted, no, I'm not muted, and everybody should be hearing me out just fine. Okay, sounds good. Hi, Missy. I'm back. I told you I might come back in, and I did. We hung out with the family friends, and then when they left, I left and just grabbed a Starbucks, and then figured, you know what? I'm hopping in. It's fixed to go out and come back in. What's I'm not, Jack? You're not having issues, you mean? I hope nobody else is having issues. But yeah, it was very fun seeing our friends though. Oh, good. Okay, good. Excellent, excellent. So, did you guys enjoy the earlier live that were there watching the painting process? I think some people will enjoy, and probably not everybody will, but I have fun hanging out while I'm painting and doing the advent. It's been lots of fun. Oh, good. Okay. You're hearing me just fine, then awesome. All right. So I've got, let's see, I've got probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have at least 6 to 7 Yummy cats to make, plus some of their topping pals as well. Live streams have been weird lately, so it's not just mine. It was fun. I thought it was fun. Your sister's been having trouble too. Aw. It's fluctuating between Kim and Frizz, but Frizz is live, so I am here. Then I'll go watch Kim's Purple Puffs. How did it come out? Did it work up okay? Hi, Mason. Sorry, I'm a night owl, so I might catch you in the morning lives. So I might maybe miss me in the morning lives. Yeah, miss me in the morning lives. No worries. I used to be, I wouldn't say I was a night owl, but before the time change, I could, at the very least, I could stay up until 11:30 at night. But now, come 9:30, I'm like, my head is bobbing as I'm trying to watch my shows. And I'm like, I'm watching K-dramas, so I'm reading, so I can't, I'll miss stuff because I'm missing reading the screen. Oh, thank you, Christy. That's awesome. And hello, Panda. I'm glad you could join. Since you're home, this is a better time for you anyway, probably. Good. Yeah, it was fun. It was very fun. So tomorrow, I've decided I'm going to let you guys tell me what to draw, and which is like, that's going to be, we'll see. I usually like to, have some ideas in my head, but I'm going to leave it up to you. So I don't even know what the word is. So we'll pick the word, and then you guys can decide what I'm painting tomorrow. Try not to make it too crazy. Okay, sounds good. Sounds like a plan. Taking a nap after the live with Marianne today. Was that how did that live go? Okay, let's see here. Kind of just winging the tail, which, is okay. I don't have the pattern near me, but I mean, it's pretty straightforward. It's a candy cane, basically. So that's what we're doing. Okay, I'm going to switch colors here. Here we go. I'm doing Piper's tail. That it is. Got my fat pants on and I'm medicated. 43 rows in out of 200. I think the last time you checked in on that, it was like 23. So you've done 20 rows. So good job. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you, Jack. I know, right? Gotta get them fat pants on after a certain point in time of the day. No worries, Bailey. I feel the same way. I'm trying to catch yours, but I feel like we're always off on each other's time, so no worries at all. Thanks for popping in though to say hi. It's always so funny because some emojis that you guys put on there show up in my chat. Others will just say like face red heart shape, face red heart shape, and it'll just spell it out. But at least there's color changes, right? So it doesn't, I don't know, visually, I feel like that makes things more interesting to help it along a little bit, maybe. I don't know. You let me know, Panda. But for me, anyway, when I would do like a corner to corner graph GAN, those take a long time as well. But you're changing colors so frequently. So I feel like visually that helps. If it's all one colorway, then it's like, oh my gosh, I'm tired of seeing this color all the time. I probably should move my paints from, oh, that has a magnet in there. I'll move those out of the way. Just that way I don't get yarn in paint. I think they're dry, but you never know. You never know. Okay. I think I need to change the color again to red. Hey, MJ, how's it going? Glad you could join us. That's so funny, Christy. Yours shows up as Planet Orange Purple Ring. That's awesome. It's like a code, I feel like you guys are sending me codes. Oh, is it YouTube emojis? Oh, interesting. So specific to YouTube then. That's so funny. Looking at numbers and wondered what mine was. Are you talking about like channel numbers and stuff? That's too funny though. Like Jax came as chill W cat, chill W dog. It's just funny. Oh, it is what it is. It's just funny. Oh, nice. You're making a tote bag? Is this your own pattern or? You have 1,510 or so. I'm going to have to do a milestone giveaway. Yes. You're going to come up on 2K. Something in the Christmas tree keyboard might need to be changed. Something in the Christmas tree keyboard. Your best. I can't understand what the weird because the emojis are coming out as text, you guys. Not all of them though. Like I'm still not really sure, Christy, what we're talking about. That something in the keyboard needs to be changed. Oh, Miss C, you don't have to do giveaways. You don't have to do milestones and stuff. That's all up to you. When you want to do that, how often you want to do that, if you want to do that at all. Yeah, you don't have. You were saying if you should do one at 1,500, right? No, I don't do them at like for me, I was thinking of doing one when I hit 7K. And I think I'm at 6.93, something like that. So yeah, I think you're good. You're good. I would just do it if you're going to, and even at some point you might want to switch it over and make it at the 5K markers or 10K markers. Just depends on where you're at in your YouTube journey. Oh, thank you, Jack. It's a tote bag pattern by Crochet Pink Pumpkin here on YouTube. Nice. I like that name. Crochet Pink Pumpkin. Thank you, Panda. You guys are going to make me blush. Keep it coming. Keep it coming now. Oh, emoji keyboard settings. I was like, Christmas tree keyboard? What does that mean? Like that emoji actually showed. Yeah, you give stuff away all the time. Well, I did a big giveaway on my 40th birthday, right? So that was recently. But I figured I will probably do some sort of, I'll probably do stuff on the channelversary, which is going to be in, I want to say April-ish time frame. So I think I'll do something for the channelversary because that seems to be what people celebrate a lot. And then I might do them at each of the 1,000 milestones until I hit 10,000, I would say. And then maybe we'll go from there and figure it out. But yeah. My goal for this year, though, is to hit 7,000. So we'll see if we hit that by the end of the year. I don't know if that's going to happen, but we'll try. Giving it my best effort here. Oh, you want a blessing? There you go. How are you coming on your sun bunnies, Miss C? I think, yesterday you were in the 40s. So, you're getting there, you're getting there. Of course, Jack. I have a P.O. box down in the, well, actually, I don't think I put the full description in this video yet, but in most of my videos, I have a P.O. box that you can always send any drawings to that you'd like to. Let's see. Very sweet to give stuff away like you do, but like you said the other day, you do end up with people who only come to your channel for the giveaways. That's very true. That's the only kind of downside to doing too many giveaways. Channel branding. Some YouTube creators with memberships may use custom emojis as part of their channel branding, which members can use in comments. Oh, yes, that's very true. I will be having that. I've been drawing them up, actually. So we are going to have Frizzy Bee emojis, you guys. And so I've been drawing Frizzy Bee emojis. But I think I might have made them too detailed because I showed some, it wasn't just like Frizzy's face. It would be like Frizzy doing something. And so I think I might need to kind of rejigger them. Or maybe zoom in on the facial expressions and do some of those as emojis. Some of them I'm thinking on t-shirts because I want to do a shop as well and have some Frizzy Bee merch because I think it'd be fun. And because I personally, I am a little bit biased, I'll admit, but I think Frizzy Bee is adorable. Yeah. No, I thought what Michael did, was it yesterday or a day before? The days run together now, but I think what Michael did is the way to go, where you just kind of like, you don't announce it. And so those that are here all the time and obviously here for me, not the giveaway, would then be the ones that would get to do the giveaway because you're not really plastering it on the internet, you know? You're not just trying to get the people that are only in for giveaways, basically. Oh, that's a good question, Missy. And I don't have the answer, so I hope Margaret does, because I think Margaret would know better, right? Yeah. All right, I'm switching colors. I'm switching back to white. This makes me want a candy cane. Hello, Michael. How are you? We were just talking about you. So I think your ears were burning. Yeah, and then I don't know. I think so. Michael was saying the other day that Pirate Ship, which is what I use to do shipping and stuff, that they've started charging some weird fees because it's the holiday season. And basically, I don't know if these orders that I'm working on, if I'm going to be using Pirate Ship or not. I haven't decided yet. I'll have to do some price analysis and see which way is better. But But yeah, I think the other day he was doing giveaways as gift cards online to Amazon, and I thought that worked out really well because then you don't have to pay for shipping, right? Okay, let's see. Missy, you touch so many people in the community, and I have heard your name many times. Yes, that is very true. Your name has been talked about across the YouTube streets. We all know Miss C, whether we know you or not. Platforms use slightly different emoji sets, so an emoji on one device might not render correctly on another. Oh, that's interesting. I think it's because I'm on Ecamm, and so some of the streaming software does not recognize some of the emojis. So what you're saying is true for the different streaming platforms as well. Yeah. No shipping, and you can get whatever you want. Exactly. That's very true. Yeah. Or Kim on Fortunate Creations, she was gifting people things like, for example, a crochet book, right? There might be one crochet book that she had in mind. So she'd be like, okay, this is the book that you guys are going to win. And so she'll have that as the giveaway. And then she just tells them where it's going to, and Amazon will ship it there. So you're not paying, if you have Prime, you're not paying for shipping, right? Yes. Yes, you are, Missy. Yes, you are. Yeah, I think those are a good way to kind of do the giveaways. Because the ones that I did, I was shipping them. And it gets kind of pricey, especially if you have those outside of the country. Because I had I had one or two that went out of the country, I think to Canada. Well, this is obviously before the Canada strike, so I was able to actually send it to Canada. So far, that's our size of our candy canes. I think we need a little bit longer, but it's getting there. Yeah, you guys make me very happy hanging out with you. You're always very sweet and kind with each other, and there's no drama, and I love that. So, that's right. Okay, we're almost done with a tail. Almost done, almost done. So I got the info. Hang on, what did Michael say? Gift cards to Amazon. Meant it was a worldwide giveaway and not just relegated to the States. Yes, that's true. Which makes it even better, because then, yeah, you're not having to exclude most of the world, and keeping it only in the States. So, but I got the name of the manufacturer for the gal that I showed you guys the plushie the other day, the frog plushie that I really liked. It was super good quality. And actually, I started looking into it, and I believe one of the other gals I follow who had a plushie made used the same one. So I'm like, woo! And I've heard they may be a little bit more pricey, but if the quality is there, then I think that's what counts. So I might reach out to them and see if I can get some Yummy Cat samples made. You're talking about Marianne's live today, and the idea was tossed around for a Medusa hat. Oh, really thinking about designing one. You should. That would be cool. Would you make like the little snake faces and tongues and stuff? Or at least maybe not the tongue part, but the snake head? Or would you just kind of make them the sort of now I'm thinking of the Bravos that Kim was making. So the little sort of spirally wormies. See, those emojis came out just fine. That's right. Don't forget. Nightbot is reminding you, so you must follow the rules, right? Now, there's no rules, but subscribe if you're not already, because it's fun over here. We hang out. We crochet, we paint, we do things, right? All right, let's see. I have to decide how big I want this tail. Let me grab one of the heads here, and that'll use that as the gauge, because this might be long enough. Okay. So if I go like that, and I have it arched, yeah, I think that's actually going to be just fine. Okay, cool. You want them to look like snakes. Good. Okay, cool. That's what I was hoping you were going to say. I would like them to look like snakes too. That way there's no doubt that it's Medusa, because otherwise it could look like curly hair or something, you know. So, good thinking. All right, I need my scissors. Here we go. When I had the music going on earlier, you guys, could you hear it? Before we were talking about how there being an issue with the sound, because I might try it again if it wasn't actually on my end. Hi, Naya. Is that how you pronounce your name, or is it Nia? Love crocheting. I came because I always wanted to talk to someone who's live, and I just made a baby blanket for Christmas. What should I make now for my mom? What kind of things is she into? Is she into like any kind of animal? You could do a plushie. That's what I tend to do the most of on the channel is amigurumi, they're called. Or does she maybe like wearables? You could do a cool looking scarf or maybe an infinity scarf, something like that. Or a shawl. Yep, Margaret suggested a shawl. Yeah, blanket is no small feat. So that is awesome that you finished the blanket. All right, nice shawl. I didn't hear any music either. Okay. I'm gonna get it going and then you can tell me if you can hear it. If you can't, it's okay. I'm still working on figuring out the best way to do that, but we shall see if this is gonna work or not. But talk amongst yourselves for a moment. Do, do, do. Can you hear that? Miss Margaret beat me to it. Uh, yeah, scarf or cowl would be great too. Very true. Have you seen they have those kind of scarf wraps that have the pockets too? Those are pretty cool. So it's kind of a mixture of a shawl and a scarf and a bolero. Yeah. So many options. Bolero, but I'm making her another present. What about like a bolero? A bolero is one you wear, right? You could hear music when I was painting. Okay. You can't hear any music right now. And now my sound is going wonky. Okay. All right. I think I know what the key is, so hang on. You guys are helping me. You're helping me figure this out, okay? Because I know that there's a good system because I've seen other YouTubers do it. And I'm just trying to figure out what that is for me. So I appreciate you and the help that you're giving me right now. So bear with. Sound on and off again. Again? You sound blurry now. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Did it get better, you guys, or no? Because I think I know what it was. And now I'm good again. Okay, so that didn't work. Basically, that's what that's telling me is what my one option was didn't work. So we'll try this and see if this works. So give me just a sec. Life is a learning experience. Yes. Okay, let me know if you can hear it. It's between songs, so I appreciate you guys. We're gonna get it figured out because I like to have something on, like a little something, you know, but nothing crazy. I'm fine. Everything's fine, right? Oh my goodness. So you can hear it now. It's just very gentle. I'm not one that's going to be blasting music, you guys. It's just called like it's a lo-fi chill music station. A granny square pillow or maybe a hammock for her yarn because she has yarn because she used to crochet. That would be a good idea. Yep. You could do a little granny, like you could do smaller granny squares and do a little purse, like a crossbody bag. That would be cute. There's so many options. Oh, it's making me want to dive into my Premier yarns. One of these days. I have so many things I want to make. I don't have enough time to make them all, but I will. We will all get to making the things we want to make, right? Did you come up with an idea, Naya? Is it Naya or Nia? Naya 1, Nia 2. Oh, you love Premiere? I actually just became an affiliate of theirs, so I'll probably be starting to put my links in the description. It's supposed to get people 10% off, so. Which, hey, every little bit helps, you know? Naya. Right? Naya. Cool. There's never enough hours in the day, Margaret. It's so true. It's so true. I think it's a mixture of that and I'm not as fast as Kim. I wish I was. If only I were faster. Yeah. I wish I had bought some of the puzzle yarn. Lana was telling me how good it is, and she uses it for everything. She just loves the puzzle yarn. I didn't get any of that during their big sale they just had. So that would be good. Slow and steady. All right, Panda, you're right there with me. I don't know if I'm slow, but I'm certainly not fast. That's right. Slow and steady. That's all I'm hearing. Yep. I'm certainly faster than I used to be, but that's, you know. Oh, there's Lana. We were just talking about Premiere and the fact that you like the puzzle yarn. I wish I had gotten some of that because I didn't, and now I'm kicking myself because it's already back up to full price. So you use red heart yarn, but I hate how my yarn winder always goes missing. Ooh, are the fairies taking it? Taking your yarn winder and hiding it? I always say that that's something is hanging out around here that's taking things. They took the roof of the gingerbread house I've been working on. So I had to make another one. So I don't know. That's why I said the fairies take it. Picked up on a trip to South Carolina. It says go at your own pace and you will arrive. Yeah, I like that. Were you implying, no, so you're not slow, Panda? Are you fast at crocheting? still haven't used your ball winder. Oh, your sister takes it. Oh, does she have yarn of her own? So she needed the ball winder and doesn't return it? The marled and tweed is on sale this week. Ooh, marled and tweed. I'll have to check. Oh, I did get some of the marl. You're fast? Yeah, I don't know. The other day when Kim was on, when she was on, what was it, Cottage Creations channel, and she did they had like a race to see who could make a beanie the fastest, and they all had, I think, the same pattern. And Kim won. She like just blasted past everybody. I just can't imagine being that fast. And also on, feeling the pressure of being against everybody. Oh, it'd just be too stressful. Oh, she's just trying to be mean, huh? Sounds like a sister thing to do. My kiddos would do that. Bunnies and blankets or hats. Camille's Creations. Thank you. Yes, that was the channel. I just have the one that's, you guys can't really see it, but I have this one right here. This is what you're talking about, right? Like this ball winder. That's the only thing that I have. And it works, but it's nothing to write home about. It's not great, It's one of the cheaper ones that they had available on Amazon. But it can make a cake, so that's nice. So Miss C, when you make your bunnies, do you assembly line them, or do you go one by one, or how do you normally make up when you're doing multiple things? That looks like yours, Lana. Would do that to each other once. My sister cut up one of my favorite pairs of jeans because I wouldn't let her wear them. Oh my goodness. Hi, Luna. How are you doing this evening? Yeah, my kids have marked up. They'll like take a Sharpie and mark up each other's shirts. They don't do it very often. There was like once or twice, but of course it was a brand new shirt, So I'm like, hey, I know you're trying to get at your sister, but mommy bought that. Can you not? So you work up the heads, then the feet, then the ears, then the bodies. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing right now. And then you just have one day where you just assemble everything, right? That way you're not having to stop every time and stop and assemble each one by one. I feel like it just slows you down when you have to do that. The bucket, then when I get 6 to 8 done, I put them together. That's a good plan of attack, I think. That's where I'm at. I'm going to make all the pieces, and then I think I'll have a day where I just sit and assemble them all. At least for the 6 orders that I got within the week. So I'll get those all shipped out, and then the next set of orders I can do the same thing and then go from there. So do you guys keep journals of what you are making or your projects, or maybe if you're designing patterns, do you guys make up journals and keep those so that you can look back on them? If it wouldn't have destroyed my parents' house, I thought about cutting up her waterbed. Oh, kids can be so terrible to each other. Oh my gosh, yes, it's terrible. Whoever makes tails for me, because I do not enjoy making tails. Oh, well, if it's a bunny tail, well, I don't know what the bunny tails look like is it just like this, where they're just like little balls, little knobs? You keep a journal, Naya? What do you write in it? Like what, do you draw a picture or take a picture, put a picture in? Do you put pieces of the yarn in? Like what do people write in the journals about their projects, or do they list, just like list the project? I'm just curious because I'm wondering if it's something I should start, because I can never remember what I do. It might be a good idea, you know, something to look back on. All right, I think I need to change to red. Hey Kim, how are you today? You have adoption papers for most all of your bunnies. Yes, I'm still live. I'm here. I'm still live. You list the projects or what it is you're working on. Yeah, I just feel like that it seems like an obvious thing that we should be doing, but I haven't been doing that. But yeah, half the time I can't find the patterns that I've written unless I've typed them up. But if they're in the process, if they're like an additional or an extra change to the pattern, like with my Yummi cats, you know, the tails sometimes change or different things sometimes change, and I don't have them all in one place, and I should. Sounds good, Margaret. Have a good supper. I write down what project I'm doing and when I started it and what size hook you're using. Yep. Yeah, that's the other thing. What size hook you're using, which yarns you're using. I even thought it would be kind of fun to have like a journal, hole punch the sides, and then put those little sticker circle thingies that just kind of help them with stability, and then tying off the threads. So just a little piece of the whatever yarn it is that you were using to make the project, so that in 6 months, if something sells or you need to make something again, you can at least hold up and see if you actually have the right color shade and stuff. Otherwise, you could even take the book with you to Joann's or wherever you shop, and then you'd actually know what color it was that you were using, right? Got to feed Icy too before he yells at you. Oh my gosh. That's funny. 1 to 2 sizes down than the recommended hook, because sometimes there are gaps. Yeah. Well, and especially too, whatever the labels say, it's usually because they're making some sort of either a wearable or blanket with it. So for Amis, like for doing plushies, I always I size down quite a bit from whatever it is that they've said. You tape a scrap piece down. Yep. Wouldn't that would be fun, right? You'd have a journal and then you'd have like little pieces of the yarn sort of hanging off the side. Like, you know, that would be lots of fun, I think. You could even add little tabs, and so the tab could tell you what the project was. Like if it's one you need to reference more frequently, you could put, you know, some bunny or whatever your pattern was for. For me, it would be like Yummy Cat or Ladybug or whatever, you know. Okay, Kim. Yeah, I've been doing the junk journaling stuff, making them, but I haven't actually started using one specifically. But it's got me thinking about different ways that I could use a journal, because I've never really been one to sit there and almost like a diary. I don't really have not really ever gotten into any habit like that. But there is one other one I want to do, and that's that, you know, when my kiddos were small, there were always certain books that they always wanted to be read. And so they have a lot of meaning to us, and I don't want to forget what those were. And so what I was thinking is making up a junk journal slash art diary kind of thing, where each spread of the book would be about whatever a different book was. So, for example, Swatch, the girl who loved color, the one that I got the tattoo of, we could have a page that's all dedicated to Swatch, so it can have different things that remind me of the story, or whatever, maybe a favorite quote from the book, you know, or a little drawing or a little doodle, or even a little picture of the cover or something like that, you know. But then doing that for each of the books, and that way when we look back, we're like, these are the books that were your favorite as a kid, and you know why were they the favorite, that kind of thing. Just something to jog memories when we forget those little details as we get older, you know. And so I think that would be fun. So get to draw little characters. So I'd probably do that, and then I think the crochet journal would be a good one. Project journal. Hello. Welcome back. Yeah, I was always one that I would love to be somebody that could just sit and not even journal, but even just like day plan things, you know, where people make these beautiful spreads with stickers and washi tape, and they just make them look so pretty, and then they list the things they need to do, and it just looks so nice. I've always wanted to do that, but all I've gotten to is buying all the stickers, and then it sits there. Oh, your sister's 3? Aw, I was expecting her to be older. Sounds good, Missy. She just wants your attention. That's why she's stealing stuff. She wants you to play with her. My son last night was trying to yank my daughter off of our bed because he was like, play with me. He wanted her to play. No, I'm too tired. I'm too tired. Come on, play with me. And he's just like, you know, banging on, slapping on her and stuff. And I'm like, that's not how you get somebody to play, you know? That's not going to make her want to play, you know? Got to be nice. Ask nicely. Don't steal things, right, Naya? Just come and say, play with me. This is a candy cane tail. So it's going to be a candy cane tail for my peppermint candy cane cat, which is from my Yummi Cats brand. So I made some sales for the holiday season. So I've got 6 orders open right now that I need to fulfill that just came in within the last week or so. So I need to make 2 pipers and 3 sprinkles, the birthday cake ice cream cat. And then I've got, I believe, 2 or 3 nanners. Nanner's the banana split ice cream cat. And then I need to make the little pals that go with them, because these are the deluxe flavors. So Nanner comes with split, it's a banana pal. And then Sprinkle comes with Patty, the party hat. And Piper comes with Holly, the little peppermint pal. Your friend Kiki does that kind of planning. Like, what do they call that? I guess it's like day planning or journal. It's some sort of a journaling, but they plan it out, the whole thing, all the things they're going to do throughout the week, and you know, they just make it look really pretty, so that I guess it gives them incentive to get it done. They kind of look like little legs. Like I could be making a house elf or something, or or a elf on the shelf. Oops. Come back. All right. My scissors were taken by the fairies. Okay, where did they go? Okay, got it. Put it back where it goes and then you'll find it again, right? Yeah. That would be really cute little pants, though. Could connect them and work up the body and stuff, make a little doll out of it. Started off with little candy cane striped feet. All right, so we got the tails. I need to do the ears. That's what I'm going to work on next. Oops, here we go. One, two, three, four. Okay. All right, now where's my stitch marker? I know I just saw one. Where did it go? Checking for stitch markers. No stitch markers. Oh. Aw, don't have one. All right, if that's the case, then I can at least use a spare bit of thread in another color. Or in the same color, that'll work. Just gotta use what we have, you know? I swear I saw one though a second ago, but it's gone wherever things go when you can't find them. Oh no! Oh, that's fun. Repeat Crafter Me has a under the water or under the sea blanket you're working on. It's like you lost your hook. I hope you find it. Heading over to Dawn Aaron's chat. Okay, Christy. Thanks for hanging out. You're a few months behind. Is this like it's a 12-month kind of blanket where each month had a different something that you could crochet? Or I used to follow her. I guess I thought I still followed her, but I don't remember seeing anything new come up, so. Let me get to my pattern for the ears. There we go. Missy's back. Bye, Christy. All right. Did you make a cuppa? You're making a cuppa, right? Or what was that what you were doing? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna make an ear. I'm gonna switch colors when I need to this time, unlike I did last time when I went on autopilot. Do you guys do that? I went on autopilot and I did it wrong. Sometimes I go on autopilot. I was doing that the other day. I was trying to make a sprinkle head off of my memory, which clearly was not very good because it was coming out huge. And I'm like, why does it look like that? It's not supposed to look like that. And the yarn I'm using, it's a different brand, but it's also a bulky 6 in blanket yarn. And so I was like, is it the yarn? Why is it doing that? And it was because I was adding too many rows, building it up too high. And so it was making the whole thing too big. Thank you, Luna. You did a different sea creature every month. So what sea creatures have you done so far? Are they super detailed, Kim, or are they pretty basic? Like just a more simple design? Okay, let's see here. Increase. Now I need my pink. I would like to design an underwater blanket, but I would do corner to corner, so it would be different sea creatures in the different squares. Oh, that's awesome. They have the hook size on them. Put my hooks away in the evening before I put my gifty gown. Not gifty, giddy gown on. So my table looks clean and ready to create. That's nice. You found it, Naya. Good job. Okay, so it's a mixture of simple and more detailed characters. Very neat. Okay, let me just make sure I don't mess this up. Okay, so with pink, changing back to the ear color with the earlier color increase. Okay, so I need to change back. That's the other thing. Sometimes when I'm live, I can only pay attention with what I'm actually crocheting so much. So then I start having to frog because I keep messing up. Okay, so now we're gonna increase. Okay, yeah, good. What size I was using. No, I can put a marker on my project and I will know. That's a great idea. What a great idea. I would have never thought to do that. So what are the stitch markers? What do they look like? Let's see. Are they resin ones and so they kind of float a number inside of them? I've seen people do that for hook sizes. Yep. Naya, every day I go on at 10 a.m. for now through Christmas Eve. Mostly every day. On Wednesdays it's 11. Wednesdays? Yeah, Wednesdays is 11 a.m. because it's a late start day for my kiddos, so I have to take them into school later. Dinner time, Panda said. Gonna head out. Hugs. Have a good rest of your Friday, Frizzy and chat. You too, Panda. Enjoy your dinner. What should I crochet for my brother? I can't figure out. What about like a scarf, or whether it's an infinity scarf or just a chunky scarf? Maybe a beanie would be good. Yeah, small bees. Oh yeah. So anyways, Naya, I am going live every day because I'm doing an advent and I am actually going to be painting, not crocheting. And then I'll be back on doing other lives. These are kind of pop-up lives that I do in the afternoon sometimes. So, but I'm also live every Thursday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And that's another one of these coffee, crochet, and chat hangouts as well. Okay. Sounds good, Michael. Have a good dinner. Starfish, turtle, jellyfish, seahorse, submarine, great white whale, crab, octopus, blowfish, and clownfish are what I've done so far. So what are the last of the patterns you got to do still? One, okay. I'll have to go check that out. That sounds like a cute blanket. I also really need to start working on another corner to corner. I haven't done one in years and they're so much fun. Oh yeah, and Kim, what's the stitch? Are these like applique characters on top of a granny square, or are they corner to corner? Okay, changing to pink with pink, single crochet, changing back to the ear color, okay? Changing back to the ear color. Okay. Yep. 3 bonus squares. Nice. It's because she had characters. She was like, I really want to make this character. I've done that before. I did that. That's where I came up with so I've done a cat gan and a dog gan. And then I created a square that was a dog with a cat on its head, but I didn't need it for the blanket. So I made it as a separate just square you could do. And then I took that and made a tapestry design out of it for the fall. Is it a mosaic blanket, Kim? Miss C is asking. Hang on. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Changing back. 2. Crochet wait, I'm back for a few minutes while my rice cooks. Sounds good. Or granny square, you crochet a square and then make the sea creature and sew it to the square. So it's more of an applique sort of design. Yeah, applique is basically, it's like a 2-dimensional thing, right? So it's a flat piece. So it'd be just like, if you can imagine, for example, where's my hand? A flat, like Christmas tree, right? And you're working it back and forth, so it's a flat piece, and then you stitch it down onto something else. So they call that applique. Craving chocolate, but I have no more. No! Lack of chocolate. That's not nice. Yeah, so you guys, here, hang on. Hang on. I have a Facebook group now for Frizzy Bee. Let me get a link and then I can post it. So give me a second. Let me go find in the link again. All right, so let me find my Frizzy Bee on Facebook. Here it is. We have 6 members so far. Because I literally just started it yesterday, you guys. So I haven't even really blasted it out there. But let me just get an invite link so you guys can come on over if you're interested. So this is the Facebook group, you guys. So let me know if you can get over there and check it out. But yeah, I want everybody to post pictures of their makes, whether that's from a Frizzy Bee pattern or one of your own, or you know, whatever. So we're just going to be there to support each other. Ooh, Margaret just asked to join. Sweet. Okay, let's see. It said that you asked to join, but then, oh, is it in here? Let's see. Here it is. Okay, I'm new to this, so I'm just checking it out. All right, so it's showing member requested. Request was, oh, okay, it got automatically approved. Good. Okay, perfect. So you're a member. I have it so that it's got some rules to try to let you in without me having to manually approve everybody, but to also steer away bots and things like that. And so it did automatically approve you, Margaret. Not allowed on Facebook because old man was stalking me and saying weird stuff. Ooh, that's not good. No worries. Oh, the link didn't work? The link did not work? Aw. That's so weird that it wouldn't work if I put a link. I have an idea. Hang on a second. Bear with. I'm going to put it in the description of this video. So just give me just a moment to do that. pop it right in this description here. So I'll put join us on Frizzy Bee Facebook. Frizzy Bee Creative Hive, that's what I've called it. Because I want it to encompass not just crochet, it's about just creativity in general. Join us on Frizzy Bee Creative Hive. All right, there's the link. I'm saving it. So check out the description for the video and then you should be able to click that link. Let's try that. It could be also too, okay, you're on a phone. So that might be the reason why it wasn't working. Whereas Margaret's probably on her computer, right? But now everybody should have access to it, I think. Okay, where was I? Where was I? 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Here we go. What's everybody having for dinner? Anything delicious? I think we're doing chicken kebabs. I think that's what my husband was making. So there's the ear. See how it has like a little inner ear? Whereas the other one I just made did not. So it needs to have the inner ear. That's why I had to redo it. Panda Express. Oh, I love Panda Express. They're so good. Sounds good. Korma. What is korma, Margaret? Yeah, right? It sure does. I like their, what is it, chicken and string beans. And I usually get like a mix of the fried rice and the chow mein. So good. Mmm. But my daughter also likes the chicken and string bean, but she doesn't like the string bean, which means she steals all my chicken and gives me all her string beans. So I get like a bowl of string beans for dinner. No chicken. Oh, okay, gotcha. That sounds good. Hey, Ola Joe. How's it going? Good to see you too. Ola Joe, has that always been your little thumbnail character? Or it might be because it's bigger now that I can actually see it. I like it though. Making it with chicken. Sounds delicious. I've got my peppermint mocha I'm working on. Can't stay, but had to pop in and give you a thumbs up. Thank you so much. I much appreciate that. And I appreciate you. Have a good night. Oh my goodness. It's delightful. I actually got caffeinated because I'm going to try to stay up later than 9:30 tonight, you guys. So bad. It's like, I just can't. It is getting dark. It's 4:25 and it looks like it's probably 6 o'clock, 6:30 at night. Hi, Angel. Thank you. Actually, these, I didn't even realize, look, it's kind of like matches my cup, right? They're not Starbucks earrings, but they do look like peppermint mochas, which is why I got them, because I love peppermint mochas. Oh, thank you. I think it's the lighting. All right, so I've got that ear is done. So we've done 2 tails and 1 ear. Making amigurumi. We make things in pieces, lots and lots of pieces. Okay, saving all my tails. So you're on the East Coast then, it looks like. So I have this whole bag, you guys. It's a Dollar Tree bag, almost to the top, full of ends, like that, you know, you cut away. Um, so I'm basically needing to make one of the giant ones again. Like I've made the giant Yummy cat. I should have done this when I made Peppermonte, my giant snail. I should have done this in his shell, but I didn't think of it. But hey, Luna, welcome back. But yeah, so when I do the big old Yummy cats, and this is they're made with the Bernat blanket. It's like, so there's Bernat blanket extra, which is thicker than the Bernat blanket, and then there's the Bernat blanket extra thick, I think is what it's called. And that one is like literal cords, right? Very, very large. You use a big old hook with it. But anyways, I make my giant Yummy cats, and I actually do an inner lining for them. So I sew on a machine an inner lining ball, right? And then when I make those, I stuff all my tails in there, and that acts as stuffing. So this is full of tails. See? And like even little fluffs of stuffing managed to get in there too. So I need to make another big one, I think. That's what I'm getting at. Another large Yummy cat. I actually bought colors to make probably another at least 3 of them because I'm like, that looks good. My son wanted one. Dimples run in your family. That's right. I only have one though. You know, the other side, nope. Mm-mm. My brother used to tell me he would hate that I got compliments on my one dimple. And so he would tell me, he's like, you know, that's just dead muscle, right? I'm like, is that really what a dimple is? Maybe. Whatever it is, I like it. I'm good with that. I don't mind if it's dead muscle. You can deaden the one on this side too. I'll have 2 then. I'm good with that. Thank you, Luna. I know. That's like one of the things this year, especially, I feel. This year has been the year of holiday earrings for me. And it's from Target mostly. Was this one from Target? These might have been from Joanne. Joanne actually sells holiday earrings, you guys. Yeah. Because he was so upset about that, Olajo. He was like he would get very upset if I would get compliments and he wouldn't. Love you, bro. I feel like his ears are burning, you know? But yeah, so he'd get very upset about any kind of compliment I would get. And so he heard it enough times, and then he was like, you know, that's just dead muscle, sis. Like, okay, well, it's nice. I like it. I'm good. But anyway, but yeah, so this is the year of holiday festive earrings. And the only thing I did not buy, because they really didn't have any selection, was anything for Turkey Day. But that's because it's like probably one of my least favorite holidays. Not gonna lie. Because we can never get things, either nothing is hot all at the same time, which is what happened this year, or the turkey will be dry, or there's something not so good with the Turkey Day, right? So I have one pair of tiny turkey. They're black with like a silver kind of stone thing above them. I got them from a craft fair at my old high school. I mean, this is a long time ago, you guys. It's the only pair I have for Turkey Day. Okay, sounds good, Ola Joe. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, but I'm pretty sure you are. But yeah, but other than that, like Halloween, the Dutch Bros gals were starting to know that I was going to come through with some cool earrings every day. And one of them actually went to Target and bought the same pair that she saw me wearing, because she's like, I loved them. I had to go buy them. I'm like, see, I should get a commission, you know? I got to become like a Target affiliate or something. All right, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I need to make another ear. I need to make an ear. You working on anything, Angel? Sweet. We'll see you next time. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sweet. Sorry. I don't know if you guys can hear my son. He must be playing video games. This is the time where it starts to get a little loud. Yeah, definitely. Right, Naya? Yes. I wish they sold yarn too. They should, because they sell just about everything, but yet they don't sell yarn. How is that even possible? Even Walmart sells yarn, you know? Most Walmarts, it seems like. You're sold on what? The earrings? Yeah, that's the one thing, I'm telling you, that's the one thing that Target is missing is yarn. If they sold yarn, can you imagine? I mean, they'd take over the world, you know? We already love Target. It's literally the place my husband and I go when we have a date night. We go to Target. We have dinner, and then we go to Target. Oh, when is Nancy going on, Angel? Is she going on at like in a half hour or so? Because I'll probably sign off around that time anyway. You still here? We can't get the link. Kim, I bet it's because you're on your phone. Maybe later when you're on if you have a either an iPad or a desktop, then I'm hoping that you'll be able to get to the link that way, because it is a link. It's in the description of the video, so you should be able to click on it. You could also try, oh, I don't think you'll find it that way though. I was gonna say, I was thinking you could also try to look up Frizzy Bee Crochet, but you might not be able to find it. It is a private group. Okay, cool, Angel. Uh-oh. Am I in trouble, Margaret? What did I do wrong? All right, where was I? Now I'm afraid. I don't know. What did I do wrong? Okay. Where's my little piece that I had? Oh, I know where I can get a scrap piece from my big scrap bag of scrap pieces. Then I have any color I want. All right. Boop. Well, the LOL is making me think that I'm not in trouble, but oh, Target date night. Seriously. Okay, yeah, I am serious. I know it's sad, isn't it? You want to know what's sad too? It's kind of funny. This is my husband and I were like best friends, right? So it works out really well because this is what we like to do. But my birthday, I said what I want is I want you to take me to Kenji's Ramen, and I want to have Kenji's Ramen like for lunch. Well, life, got in the way, so we didn't get to Kenji's Ramen. And so I was, a little bummed, but it's okay. That's just how life goes, So then tomorrow's my husband's birthday. And so last month, I was like, okay, so what do you want to do for your birthday? And he's like, I want you to take me to Kenji's Ramen for lunch. So that's what we're doing tomorrow. We're getting our Kenji's Ramen in. You found the Facebook and you clicked on it? Okay. Let's see. I wonder if Margaret asked to join Frizzy. Well, that we already saw. I'm just wondering if I might have to change how we have it set up. I know, right? I'm like, Hey, I'm so happy. I'm getting my Kenji's ramen. It's just for his birthday. It's a win-win, you know? The only thing that's not a win-win is that I kind of forgot to buy more things until for his birthday. I forgot to buy stuff until yesterday on Amazon, and I thought it would come today, but it hasn't yet. So I might have to start digging into some Christmas presents and try to get him stuff and wrap it tonight. Oh my gosh. Okay, I see your message. My computer's just thinking. I see it though, Kim. I see your message. Okay. All right, cool beans. So let me, okay, I'm going to paste the link in there. You tell me if that shows up as a link. What is that? That's so weird. When I pasted the, oh, that's not the link. How weird. Okay, don't click on that one. I don't even know where that link came from. That's not the link though. Hang on. It's probably Facebook playing games. Oh my gosh. Okay, invite. Anyone with this link can see the groups about info and request to join. Oh, that's a good link then. Let's do that link. I don't know. There's too many links, you guys. It's confusing. All right, try that one. It keeps showing this weird Bobby Good latte thing. But it's coming from Facebook, so that's so funny. It's so weird. Okay, one way or another though, we'll get you in. Because I can also invite people to it as well. So cool beans. Oh yes, I love saying cool beans. Yeah, he's a keeper, right? Exactly. We'll keep him around. Yeah, we've been together for like 15 years, so you know, it's like if we're not sick of each other yet, I think we're good. You have, if you can deal with each other's, like, I think the worst part for me is just trying to get him up in the morning. He has a hard time. He's not a morning person like I am, but I've kind of accepted that fact, you know. Yeah, I say cool beans. It's a good saying. Hi, Arthur. Hi. What are you doing? You taking your brother's spot? I feel like it's Merlin's spot in the first part of the day, and then Arthur takes it at night. This is the top of my 3-tiered cart that I have here. Oh, that's too funny. Okay, where was I? All right, I'm moving my stitch marker. Here we go. Well, that's a bummer that I can't put, I don't know why I can't put links in my own chat. But it did say, Margaret said it worked for her. That's why I'm thinking it's a device thing. But who knows? Who knows, you know? It's Facebook. What can we do? Okay, where was I? I'm on the ear. I'm on row 3. I pull up my pattern because I can't seem to remember things anymore. All right, now I need my pink. Get my pink here. This pink keeps wanting to give me yarn barf really badly. It keeps getting caught around the yarn barf inside the center. And so it will act like it's going to pull out that whole thing of the yarn barf, and I kind of have to gently go around, and then it will just give me the end that I want. So it's almost to the point though where it's doomed to become yarn barf. So all right, let's get the pink goes in there. Let's see, 1, 2, 1, 1. Nope, that's the tail, not my working yarn. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Ah, it's making my nose itch. 2 and 1. I'm live, honey. I can hear my daughters behind the wall. She's like, whoops. All right, just got to the end of that row. I sent you a message with the picture. Ooh, let's check it out. Oh, that's cute. That's super cute. Yep, so that's applique. Applique crochet. I like the yellow submarine. It's very Beatles. Yeah, I was thinking if I design an underwater corner to corner, I will probably do kind of what I did with the dog gan. The dog gan, I'd have, all the small dogs would be in a single, it's basically a 1 foot square, right? So I want to say 20 stitches, 20 by 20, something like that. But anyway, so the small dogs would go in the small square. And then depending on the dog, the great, like the German Shepherd would take up 2 size squares, right? So like a 20 by 40 size. And then the Great Dane was a 3 size square. So I would do something like that and do it with the fish. So the fish, small things would be in the smaller square. And then as the whatever it was gets bigger, so if it's like a whale, that's going to take up a lot more squares than a seahorse, for example. So I think that would be cool. And then I have to figure out, like, patchworky wise, how it would lay best on the blanket. So that's my vision for it. Whoops. Do you guys like working on bigger projects like blankets, or do you prefer smaller projects? One, two, switch. 2. And switch. I would say for me, I like working on smaller projects, but on occasion, like once I do one of those corner to corners, then I'm usually burnt out on blankets for a while. You like big projects? Yeah. It's just instant gratification. Yeah, I think that's why because I have ADHD, so I think that's probably why I like Amis so much, is because you get instant gratification in the fact that you finish pieces so quickly, and then the assembling is a little bit grueling, but you get the gratification then of having it being completed. So that helps with the ADHD. But when things are just like, I started a knitting blanket. It was, the circular knitting needles. It's going to be for my daughter for when she was born, and she's 7.5 now, and it's still not finished. And it wasn't going to be huge. I was thinking it would just go over her when she was in her car seat. Well, she's not in her car seat now, so it's still there. But because it was the same, it was like just, it'd be like 5 pearls and then 5 knits and then 5 pearls and then 5 knits, and then you'd make like little squares basically, and then there was an edging as well. But it was very monotonous, and so I just couldn't keep my focus on it. Go back and forth between the two. Mostly like making wearables, yeah. I can't wait to see what you're making. I think it's going to be a cardigan, right, that you were showing earlier today. That's going to be really pretty. Just finish the body, and I have enough time yet to do 2 legs. Nice. So you're going to make 2 legs for Sun Bunny and then be done for the night. I want to turn that into a pillow. Yeah, that would be a really cute pillow. So what do you do on the back side? Just a solid blue? Or are you going to do some sort of a fish maybe on the back side? I actually, my corner to corner Kakan, the center square is a 4 square. It's 2 2, like, so it would be 40 by 40 if you were counting, right? And that one ends up being basically 2 feet square size wise. And so it would fit one of the giant pillows that you can buy. So I had started a second one so that I could make it into a pillow, but that is also a whip that is unfinished in the closet. There you go. Lights out at 10, and then you got to get up again for, what time is it? Okay, so it's 5:30, 6:30, 7:30. What is it, 8:30 in the morning when Kim comes on your time? And it's a pullover, Margaret? That's going to be cute, though. Will it have a hood or no? Okay, what did I do? Okay, 1, 2. Okay, we're good. We're good. I'm just making sure so I don't have to frog. I don't like frogging. All right, so pull that out. Probably hang out for another 12 minutes or so, and then I'll say goodnight at about 5 my time. That way, if you guys are going to go watch Little Treasures by Nancy, then you guys will have time to go do that before bed. How's that sound? You can't corner to corner. I have some tutorials on the channel. I did the first couple of cat gan squares and the first couple of dog gan squares. I did from start to finish with you guys. So if you want to learn, I can teach you how to do it. It's very fun. I really enjoy doing corner to corner. I think the hardest part when I figured out how to do it was figuring out how to do the color changes and how I wanted to carry the yarns. Sometimes I'd carry them, sometimes I'd cut, you know, and just keep going and then weave in ends. So, but knowing when to do that is where it's a little tricky when you're first starting. So yeah, once you figure that out, I think other than that, it's really just fun because it's pixel art, you know, so you get to see this picture start to develop as you're going through it. Sounds good, Naya. Have a good night. So that's 2 ears done. So I often do that. If I have, like, this was a color change, right? This little area here. So I just tie the 2 ends inside together, and that way they're fastened off on the inside, you know, because as you're picking them up, you have that loose end that doesn't get a tie on it. So this just keeps it together. So there's that. More ends for my giant Yummi cats. Oh, no worries. Yeah, that's too bad. It's a lot of fun if you can figure it out, but I get it. Okay, so those 2 ears are done. So I have, okay, so I have, or if you're talking about, are you talking about Facebook, Lana? I gave Icy chicken and rice with his food, and he polished it off in about 2 minutes. Wow. He just inhaled it, just suck it up, right up, and he's done. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's so weird. You know what I think it is? I think, here, hang on. I'm going to see if I can just do this. I think I can go in. Okay, I'm going to go under the group settings.
And I'm going to switch it because right now I have it as a private group. What I was going to try to do is I want to figure out, isn't there, because there's probably a way to make it. Oh, I see. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Okay, try again. Can you look it up again? So try it again. And then let's see if we can't get this working. Because I'm pretty sure I made it so it was hidden. It was a hidden group, so you had to have the link. But now it's not a hidden group, it's an visible group. So if you look up Frizzy Bee Crochet, you're going to find my page. I have a page as well, but you should also find a group. It's the group that you want to join. So I think when you probably, Lana, when you were looking at it, you were finding the page. So the page is just there. It's like a landing page, but this is where we can share pictures and things. Because I wanted you guys to be able to share pictures with me. Because a lot of times we'll chat and then you'll tell me about these awesome things and I really want to see what they look like. So this way you can show me. Sounds good, Lana. I hope you have a good night. We'll see you in the morning at Kim's. So I do have to make 2 more ears for the other Piper. And then I think I have all the pieces made for the 2 Pipers anyway. What's the group name? Frizzy Bee Crochet. Like that. You should find it like that. Kim? Yeah, Kim's on every day. Kim's on every day. Hi, Arvind. Kim's on every day, and I'm on, well, every day at 10 a.m. our time, Lana, so Pacific time for the painting ones. Through Christmas Eve. I'll go on Christmas Eve, and then there's 24 days of Christmas for me. I think Kim is doing 25 or 26 days. So, how are you doing this evening, Arvind? I'm working on Yummy Cats tonight, my other business, my brand. So let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, on the weekends, Lana, I get up just for Kim. It's because I don't have to get up, but I do. I get up for her. So it's early. I think it usually, so what it does is it goes through a series of things that I've told it to look for. So if you meet all those requirements, then it approves you. And so you should, in theory, be able to post. So, yeah. Sounds good. I'll talk to you more tomorrow. Have a good night. Yeah. All right, let me see if anybody else has posted. Don't think so. Yep, nobody else has posted yet. So we will get that figured out. But yes, it's exciting. I'm excited to have a new Facebook group so you guys can share with me what you're working on and go from there. So anyway. You taking off, Angel? Have a good night. She's heading over to Little Treasures by Nancy, so I will also say good night. Little Treasures by Nancy's coming on. She's doing her Advent, so she does different crafts every night. So if you guys want somebody to watch, I highly recommend her. And if you do, go to her channel, then tell her Frizzy sent you. Frizzy Bee sent you. And we can do a Frizzy Bee raid. All right. Well, I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I've enjoyed coming in and hanging out with you. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll be live again doing my next day of the Advent, and we'll be painting whatever the word of the day is. So, anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.